Delighted and privileged to present to you the BSEd Mathematics curriculum. The lessons and academic content taught in a school or in a specific course or program are referred to as curriculum. It also refers to the knowledge and abilities that students should gain, as well as the learning standards or learning objectives that they should achieve. Today, we will refocus our attention on the following topics. Now, these are the policy, standards, and guidelines, or the PSGs, the rationale, program specifications and outcomes, curriculum, and the course prospectus. The policy, standards, and guidelines for the Bachelor of Secondary Education, in accordance with the pertinent provisions of Republic Act Number 7722, otherwise known as the Higher Education Act of 1994, and in pursuance of an outcomes-based quality assurance system as advocated under CMO number 46, series of 2012, and by virtue of Commission in Bank Resolution number 724-2017, dated October 3, 2017, the following policies, standards, and guidelines are hereby adopted and promulgated by the Commission. Now, based on the guidelines for the implementation of CMO number 46 series of 2012, this PSG implements the shift to learning competency-based standards or outcomes-based education in response to the 21st century Philippine teacher education framework. Furthermore, this PSG is anchored on the salient features of K-12 enhanced curriculum, the Philippine qualifications framework, the national competency-based teacher standards, now the Philippine professional standards for teachers, and other relevant documents. It specifies the core competencies expected for BSEd graduates, regardless of the type of HEIs they graduate from. However, in the recognition of the spirit of outcomes-based education and the typology of HEIs, this PSG also provides ample space for HEIs to innovate the learning outcomes in their particular contexts and their respective missions. Article 4 talks about the program specifications. Now, we have to talk about these three major components: the nature of the field of the study, the degree or program goals, and the last one is the specific professions or careers or occupations for the graduate. So talking about the nature, now BSEd is an undergraduate teacher education program designed to equip learners with adequate and relevant competencies to teach in their chosen area of specialization or the major in the secondary level. Second, for the goals, BSEd degree program aims also to develop highly motivated and competent teachers specializing in the content and pedagogy for the secondary education, specifically mathematics. And after successful completion of all the academic requirements for the degree or program, graduates of the BSEd Math should be able to practice teaching profession in the secondary level. The minimum standards for BSEd degree program are expressed in the following set of learning outcomes. First is common to all programs. The graduates are expected to have this ability when they finish, articulate and discuss the latest developments in the specific field of practice, effectively communicate in English and Filipino, both orally and in writing. work effectively and collaboratively with a substantial degree of independence and multidisciplinary and multicultural teams. Act in recognition of professional, social, and ethical responsibility. Preserve and promote Filipino historical and cultural heritage. And this is based on the Republic Act 7722. For 6.2, common to discipline, no, or the teacher education, we have this: articulate the rootedness of education in philosophical, sociocultural, historical, psychological, and political contexts. Demonstrate mastery of the subject matter or discipline. So this is very important. No, you have the mastery of the subject matter. Then facilitate learning using a wide range of teaching methodologies and delivery modes appropriate to specific learners and their environments, and develop innovative curricula, instructional plans, teaching approaches, and resources, no, for the diverse learners. Now we also have here, no, another outcomes. Um, we have apply skills in the development and utilization of ICT to promote quality, relevant, and sustainable educational practices. Demonstrate a variety of thinking skills in planning, monitoring, assessing, and reporting learning processes and outcomes. Practice professional and ethical teaching standards sensitive to local, national, and global realities. And we also have pursue lifelong learning for personal and professional growth through varied experiential and field-based opportunities. So there are a lot of expectation, no, from you as perspective, no, teachers. And lastly, we have the specific outcomes for the BSEd Math. Now, this is actually, no, plenty, no, since we have also um, a lot of math major courses, no, or subjects. So first, we have exhibit competence in mathematical concepts and procedures. Exhibit proficiency in relating mathematics to other curricular areas. Talking about the applications, no, in the different fields. Manifest meaningful and comprehensive pedagogical content knowledge, or PCK, of mathematics. Demonstrate competence in designing, constructing, and utilizing different forms of assessment in mathematics. Now, we also have demonstrate proficiency in problem solving. Now, this is one of the very essential skill, no, as a future teacher should have, since, no, you will be uh, uh, solving, no, you have to use or to find solution, whether it's a routine or non-routine problems, in, of course, considering the different levels, no, of complexity. And then exhibit proficiency in relating mathematics to other curricular areas and use effectively appropriate teaching methods and techniques, and teaching mathematics including the technological tools. Because right now there are a lot of software, no, applications that we can actually use in our math classroom. And then we also have here appreciate mathematics as an opportunity for creative work, moments of enlightenment, discovery, and gaining insights of the world. For Article 5, the curriculum, now BSEd program is actually composed of these courses. General education courses, or we have this GEC, and then professional education courses, or Proof Ed, specialization major courses, or Math MGR subjects. And we also have the elective or cognate courses, special topics, and mandated courses, which are the physical education and the NSTP. Here is the list of the specialization courses, and this consists of around 21, no? 21 math major courses. So if we are to go through, now we have history of mathematics, we have college and advanced algebra, trigonometry, plane and solid geometry, logic and set theory. We have elementary statistics and probability. We have calculus 1, and then linear algebra. We have mathematics of investment, and then advanced statistics, calculus 2, principles and strategies in teaching mathematics, number theory, calculus 3, and then we have research in mathematics, thesis 1, and then we also have problem solving, mathematical investigation and modeling, then modern geometry, abstract algebra, then technology for teaching and learning too. Okay, because you also have your teaching and learning one for proof ed subject. And then assessment and evaluation in mathematics. And lastly, we have the research in mathematics or thesis two. So for the fourth year students, they have no math major courses already. So these are all focused on the student teaching phase and other preparation courses now for um, the practicum. Okay, so that's it. That's for first year and third year only. Okay, so for the BS Ed prospectus, now we have actually three, not different revisions that are actually implemented. Okay, so first is for the first batch. Now we have, they are already BS Ed fourth year now. So they are actually using the revision zero. And then for the second, this is actually being implemented for the BSEd 3 and BSEd 2. And this is revision zero 1. And lately, no, we have the new revision, no, and this is currently implemented for the BSEd-Math 1. Now, by the way, the copy of these perspectives now of these prospectuses will be provided or will be forwarded to you through our Google Classrooms. And I think this ends now my presentation. But before anything else, now let me share to you these quotes. According to Randall, teaching is more than a noble profession. It is a vocation, a calling. A teacher is the most important person in any civilization, as on him depends the molding of the nations. So let us also be inspired with what Pope Francis said, that teaching is a noble job as it allows you to see growth day by day of the people entrusted to your care. And it is a little like being parents, at least, no, spiritually, and it is a great responsibility. So, thank you so much for taking time to listen.